Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, but those dreams need the opportunity and the oxygen to reach their fullest potential." That's what this year's Dream Girls Conference is all about. Joining us from Youth Empowerment Services is founder and executive director Rosalind Fields. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you've been doing this since 2014. Tell us more about the conference.
Yes, the conference we've been doing since 2014. Of course, our organization was founded in 1999, but the conference was birthed out of the requests that we have been getting from across the state from parents, schools, and youth leaders to do more for middle and high school girls and empowering them to believe in themselves and to avoid at-risk behaviors.
Do you consider them to be a vulnerable group, a vulnerable demographic in today's schools?
Most definitely, with sex trafficking statistics as well as the rates of dating violence. We talk a lot about domestic violence, but domestic violence starts with dating violence and girls not really knowing how to communicate, and also the low self-esteem and the suicide rate of that demographic. It's very, very serious, much more serious than I think people realize. And also, sometimes once children leave elementary school, parents feel that, well, they can kind of go on their own and I don't need to be as close. And that's the time when the girls really, really need adult supervision and mentoring.
And to have this conference for these girls is one thing, but how do you educate inside the home? How do you educate the parental figures to instill these characteristics onto our young girls and women today?
That's a huge, huge challenge for any institution, especially schools. PTA, I taught for 28 years, and the PTA meeting consisted of the teachers and the principal. So it's a challenge. We do offer parenting. Jackie Bruton, our keynote speaker, has a parenting component, and we try as much as we can to involve the parents. One good thing about the conference, as well as we hope for the virtual conference, is that the parents sometimes come with the girls and they end up learning the skills that they should have learned when they were young, and they go, wow, I wish I had known that. And so that's where some of the healing begins. What I love about the conference and all of our feedback indicate is that we do get to the very heart of the matter. We don't pander around and make it pretty. We say what we really know is going on in people's lives. And they love that. They connect to that.
And it's a matter of them taking those tools, but then carrying it out every single day that follows.
Yes, and having someone to mentor you so that, and helping to be your accountability partner.
Yes.
Because you need that as you journey through making changes.
Absolutely. Now, over the years, you've had some 2,000 attendees, and this year it's available to anybody, anywhere, because you're doing it online. You did mention her name earlier. She's your keynote speaker, Jackie Bruton. Can you tell us a little bit more about her? I understand she's an author of some pretty incredible books.
She is. This will be our 4th year that she's been with us, and she's internationally known. She goes into schools anywhere where there are youth and anywhere where parents will have her, and she speaks about relationships, communications, looking deep inside, and meeting people where they are. One of the most important things that Jackie does, and that we do as well, is we don't look down on anybody for where they are. That's why every year we have almost 2,000 people coming each year, because they know that they are accepted. And Jackie really, really capitalizes on that, and she focuses on that. Look, girls, we know what you're dealing with, and we understand this. And they gravitate toward that. Jackie has been into about 8 schools in the Tri-County.
Wow.
And always, the principals always are asking her to come back the school districts are always asking her to come back. And so we can't do that this year, but we already have nearly 900 people who have registered for this conference from as far away as the United Kingdom.
That's incredible. And also, as far as Jackie goes, the boys are not left out in her focus, because she has a boys to men masterclass. So she really is holistic in her approach to speaking to these teens, to these young people. So this 8th annual Dream Girls Conference, this is happening Saturday, March 13 at 11 a.m. This is on Facebook. It's free. You should absolutely link to it. We've got the link for you here. But if you can also remind our viewers what your organization is all about and how they can find out more information.
Thank you. Well, like I said, we've been around since 1999. I'm a retired school teacher. I came out early so that I could do this full time because of the need. And what we do is we provide one-on-one as well as group mentoring for middle and high school girls. We focus on those girls who are in group homes, those in foster care, those who are referred to us by other agencies as well. We work with other mentoring programs, but the majority of mentoring programs are geared toward younger girls. And so we focus on those middle and high school girls. And what we're going to do this year is after the conference, we are going to have a master class, 8 classes, led by Jackie. And we're recruiting girls to be a part of this. It's going to be a more intimate group. And for 8 months, we are going to provide the master class for these girls.
Oh, wow.
And it will be absolutely free.
That's
and
wonderful.
Our community supporters are making this happen.
Miss Roslyn, you're making this happen. Thank you so much for doing such a tremendous service for the community.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. We're back after this.